we've not been able to run anything. We've not been able to bring people out. We had a really successful Friday session, which I'm sure you covered late February, prior to COVID impacting us all. But that, we were getting 60 people here every Friday, enjoying each other's company and taking part in a range of activities. And unfortunately, that's had to, be subsided. We've had, our Pan Ability Football on Mondays had to stop. All our sessions had to stop. So, and the same as the club, the club's lost all avenues of income. Been lucky enough to be able to secure a grant for the football club, which is great, which has kind of kept them going a little bit. And for us as a foundation, we've just been really waiting for the time when we can get back to engaging with people. We're still not there yet, really. We need to be careful in terms of some of the demographics that we work with. Those who have been shielding, we want to protect them. And in fact, we're lucky. Our staff went on furlough for a couple of months, and we managed to take advantage of that. But as you know, the position now for charities and organisations all over the UK is that furlough's not really a reality now, and we're kind of almost being coerced back to work.
Yeah. So what activities can you now offer then to the general public, given the cuts you've suffered, I guess?
We're almost back to a full programme. Our Pan Ability Football ironically should have started last night. However, the man that takes that his partner ended up being diagnosed with COVID-19, so he's now isolated, so there'll be another couple of weeks for that. We have started our Saturday night football project, so young people between the age of 12 and 18 can now come along at the Tameside Stadium between 7 and 9 on a Saturday night and play football for free. We've put in, we've risk assessed it, we've put in track and trace forms. Everybody needs to sign a form before they start regarding if they've had any symptoms or came into contact with anyone with symptoms. So we're trying our best to protect people, and the sessions are following the FA guidelines as well. And then, we've appointed a new development officer as well, who's going to be kicking on with a range of programmes he'll be speaking to soon, Isaac Keith. So, we're trying to get things off and running as much as possible. We do have a girls boxing, so if you're between 14 and 18, the boxing starts this Friday. And we have, although we've only got 8 places on this, that starts on Wednesday the 9th of September. I'm hoping that is the 9th, but we have a free 12-week course, accredited photography course with a professional photographer here in the Nash Bar, and we've already had 5 or 6 people ask about it, but that's for any adult that just wants to get out and enjoy photography.
Great stuff, and I know it's months away, but it'll soon come round quickly. But are there any plans to host Christmas activities and stuff like that?
Definitely, and I've been awful with dates, but I think we're looking at the 16th of December we're going to have an older adults dinner like we've done the last few years, and we'll also be looking at another couple of special events around that time to try and get people engaged. But again, not quite sure how society is going to be at that point, so we'll just try our best.
My new role is the Military Veterans Development Officer. Started work here last Monday, and I'm carrying on with the Military Veterans football team, which has been established here at the club under the foundation for about 2.5 years, and I'm looking to expand on all other projects and to engage with as many military veterans as I can in the local area.
And you're joining from Oldham Athletic, you spent a few years there. Was it a similar role at Boundary Park?
So working for Oldham Athletic Community Trust, I was a community coach, and as well as that I helped to start the military veterans football team there at Oldham. I left there last month to take up this position here at Curzon Ashton Community Foundation. But what we have managed to achieve last week is myself, Andy, Martin Bowles and Wendy Noble from Oldham Athletic. We've managed to get ourselves a partnership. So starting on September the 3rd, Oldham Athletic Military Veterans will carry on as normal, but it will be in partnership with Curzon Ashton Community Foundation.
So talk to us about some of the activities and matches coming up then. Before we went on air, you said you've got some planned, is that right?
Yeah, so as Andy said before, the COVID-19 and it's just causing us a lot of problems. So all last week I spent the majority of my hours doing track and trace forms, risk assessments. So at the start of we started our training again 2 Fridays ago. So at the start of every session we do our track and trace forms. Every 15 minutes I'm wiping the football down with wipes and making sure that we're sticking to the strict FA guidelines. I've got at the moment 4 teams who are interested in playing us. It's just finding the time and the date to suit us both, and also with the recent lockdown changes in Oldham, it's making it quite difficult. But I'm hoping definitely in September we can start our fixtures up again. And regarding the North West Military Veterans League, I'm not too sure when that's going to start, but I hope if everyone sticks to the guidelines in Greater Manchester, then hopefully things will start going back to normal. There's 42 players now on the registered on our football team, so we definitely do want to keep in contact with other North West teams, but also charity teams which represent veterans. So, for example, Infinity Initiatives, we're looking at playing them, who help with mental well-being of their participants. We've got also another football team called Lee Foundry, which is a football team, I can't remember the area it's from, but it's a football team full of ex-military personnel who used to play quite high up in the army regiment.
Brilliant stuff. Just finally, if people want to come on board, get involved with the military veterans, how can they get in touch with you?
So if you go on the Curzon Ashton Community Foundation website, you'll find all of my details there. You'll find my phone number, my email address, and you can get in contact with me whenever you like. At the moment, due to COVID, we're not able to start all of our sessions straight away, but things in the pipeline. In September, we're looking at starting our NAFI breaks, so I'm looking to engage with as many veterans here at the Community Foundation. We can have a bit of food, have a brew, and just have a general chat. We're looking at starting the walking football, the over 60s walking football session. We're looking at getting that started, and I don't want to say anything yet, but we've got some big projects which are in the pipeline which just need finalising.